In this video I collected advice from Haruki Murakami to his readers on how to live. A 31-year-old female reader asked Haruki Murakami for advice. What do you think you should do to become tough? To be tough, you must first act tough. You need to perform properly and hard. The longer you keep doing that, the tougher you will actually become. Character is really about the role. A 17-year-old high school boy asked him for advice. Lately I think that life is a piece of crap. What is life? Basically, I think life is just a container. It is like an empty bag. What you put in it and what you don't put in it is up to you. So, rather than pondering over something like, what is a container? I think it is better to think about what to put in there. This is a consultation from a 42-year-old female editor. What does it mean to live honestly with yourself? In my work, I often pretend to be interested in something or force myself to conform to the direction of the people around me. We are all given roles to play in our lives. Performing that role and being honest with yourself do not necessarily go hand in hand. People more or less live their lives while working out the discrepancies. And usually, there are not many other role options. If that is the case, we have no choice but to try to evaluate and love ourselves as objectively and technically as possible, as we are performing the roles we are given without any shortcomings. I would say that this is a personal accomplishment. I feel that if we only live honestly with ourselves, our lives will become somewhat thin and one-dimensional. If you say, I don't want to live a life that is all about matching, or I want to live more honestly with myself, I don't know what I can say. That is a perfectly valid argument. A 42-year-old male reader asked him for advice. Is there any way to become free from the trendy thinking of the times or brainwashing? If possible, I would recommend shutting down all kinds of information for a while. First of all, I would drastically reduce the amount of time you spend watching TV. Try not to look at social networking sites, the internet, and so on. I think it would be a good idea to continue such a lifestyle for a while and see what you can feel and think. This is a consultation from a 45-year-old female reader. When I am going through a difficult time or a painful experience, I want to run away from it. But as I get older, I am realizing that there is something different about running away and repeatedly searching for a solution. I also think that when we experience something really tough or painful, it is better not to seek a direct or immediate solution. I think it is better to hold that pain still. I feel that as you hold it tightly by yourself, something will naturally come into view. If you find a solution too quickly, you will end up not being able to create that important annual ring of the heart that is so important for people. It is important to be patient and think, I am in the process of creating the annual ring. This is a consultation from a 21-year-old female reader. I cannot get angry when my friend betrays me or my girlfriend cheats on me. Is this a wrong thing to do? That is not the same as having no ego or emotions. Even you must be heartbroken by such things, right? But you don't show it outwardly, you just keep it bottled up inside you, don't you? You just have to suffer quietly by yourself and make your inner self bigger and bigger. Here is an email from a male reader who works at a factory. Sometimes I hate myself when the lax side of me comes out. When I am writing a novel, I feel like I can be a rather decent person. When you are doing something, don't you sometimes feel that you are a rather decent person? I think that is important. It is difficult to always be a decent person, but if you have something like, I am decent only when I am doing this, it helps you. What do you think? It is certainly important to have something that you want to do properly.